1, wearing underwear just out of the dryer.
Now tell me, is there anything quite so nice as wrapping yourself in a pair of steaming hot undies fresh out of the dryer?
It's like skinny dipping in a hot tub,
Jumping on a horse that's been in the sun all day,
and lying on a warm, sandy beach.
combine!
And sure, the moment doesn't last long.
And yes, there may be some static cling.
And you're gonna have to get changed really quickly in the laundry room to pull it off.
But dang, girl, hot undies, they is fine.
Awesome.
Wars are heating up around the world.
Only getting 30 minutes to prepare your extemp speech.
Having your president impeached with less than a year away from the next election.
Placing 4th at district speech.
Whoa, it's getting pretty ugly out there.
That's why it doesn't hurt to take a step back and enjoy the little things in life that make it less dreary and more awesome.
Based on the award-winning 10 million plus hit blog, 1000awesomethings.com, the Book of Awesome is an international best-selling high five for humanity and a celebration of the little things in life.
The Book of Awesome by Neil Pasricha.
2, tripping and realizing no one saw you.
Learning to walk ain't easy.
Sure, you did it and I did it, but we probably couldn't do it again.
Like learning anything tough and life-altering, learning to walk is a messy process that takes
Time and practice, and unfortunately practice doesn't always make perfect.
even though we've been mastering the art of standing tall for years and years and years.
Everyone slips and falls now and then.
So the next time you trip on that top step, or you trip stepping off your OID boxing finals,
Or you bail on that patch of ice outside your front door, remember that not too long ago you couldn't walk at all.
so your wipeout is really no big deal at all.
As long as no one saw you.
Awesome.
3,
Remembering a word that's been on the tip of your tongue all day.
it's like, it's like throwing a bucket of cold water on all your steaming inner head parts.
The gears unjam, lines start rolling, and you settle back into your seat with a satisfied smile on your face and put out
Hard cheesy!
duh.
That's what it was called.
Awesome. Bing. 4.
Hearing a stranger fart in public.
What's funnier than hearing a stranger fart in public? Well, sure, it can happen in a bank lineup, hotel lobby, restaurant, or even a subway car.
A movie theater. Speech room or public library.
But the funniest of all has got to be the elevator farts. That's the king of public farts.
Kids are the funniest.
I once heard a child say, "Mommy, that man farted in my face,"
With a full-on finger pointing to the well-dressed one in front of him. But hey, if you're gonna fart in a kid's face, you deserve to be called out.
Yes, hearing a stranger fart in public is a tiny, hilarious moment in the middle of anyone's day.
I say, if you are the farter, be loud and be proud. We've all been there before, so it's not that embarrassing. And I say, if you're in the audience, enjoy the hilarious moment and reaction of everyone else in the room.
So, thank you, stranger farting in public, for adding a little comic relief in the middle of my day. Awesome. 5, getting a truck driver to blow the horn.
Truckers have the best horns. Those things mean business.
They're a loud and thundering slap in your face.
You see, when a minivan gives you a little itty-bitty beep beep to let you know that the light has turned green, it sounds like a bunch of seagulls going, "Hey look, that guy has bread over there." But when a trucker does the same thing, it's a full-on roar. The sound a tugboat would make if it was about to crash into a lighthouse.
So while you're driving down the highway, the hours keep going and going and going. For kids, it can seem like days back there, strapped in and sitting in a numbing silence, only broken down by potholes and passing motorcycles. Meow.
That's why getting a trucker to blow his horn is so great. It's a time passer, a secret moment on wheels, a honkin' highway hauler, and some good old-fashioned bonding in, "Let me in the fast lane!"
So So let's give thanks to truck drivers for not taking life so seriously and indulging in our simple pleasures, and for rocking that blasting air horn in a special moment we like to call awesome. 6.
The 5-second rule. The 5-second rule simply states that any piece of food dropped on the floor is perfectly okay to eat, as long as you do so within 5 seconds.
There are many variations of the 5-second rule, including the 3-second rule, 1, 2, 3, the 7-second rule, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the however long it takes you to pick it up off the floor rule.
Do you see where the last one rolled?
I thought it was right here, but I mean, you should check under the table. No, maybe around. Oh, and got it! But no matter what version you use, there's just no denying on why it is so great.
1, it makes you look less disgusting. So when you go to pick up that grape that rolled into the corner and picked up some cat hair and dry toast crumbs, you're not disgusting. No. You're just a law-abiding citizen. Big difference.
2, saves time and money. Wait. Don't get the peanut butter and jelly out and make a whole new sandwich.
It's on the floor.
No, just take the floor spices off this one. And maybe tear off that wet, soggy piece of crust that landed in that juice puddle. Yeah, then you should be good.
3, it's scientifically proven. Well, actually, it's scientifically proven that if a floor is covered in Salmonella E. coli, anything that touches it will be covered in Salmonella E. coli. But here's the kicker. That same University of Illinois study showed that there's no significant contamination on public flooring. Good, safe science.
So, I give you a friend and a savior in these tough times.
Bless.
The 5-second rule. Know it, love it, live by it. Awesome. 7, eating a food sample you had no intention of buying.
Why, hello there, little cup of strawberry kiwi punch.
How are you doing, pepper dill pickles?
Don't mind if I do. Tiny piece of salami wrapped around a melon.
Yes, eating a food sample you have no intention of buying is a great way to stay on top of what's happening in the grocery store. You swish the new drink, chew the new gum, and toss back that tiny new cup of pasta dinner and introduce your taste buds to a little surprise.
Assuming you don't actually like the product, maybe you can do what I do and pretend that you're going to buy it so you don't hurt the sweet, heavily lipsticked sample lady's feelings. So you pick up the box of dry crackers, salty salami, and say, $4.29, not bad, not bad. And I get a 50-cent coupon. Then you look back at her, toss them in your cart, and say, why not? Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Then you stroll out of sight, secretly dropping your cart in another aisle.
Awesome. 8.
Absolute, perfect silence.
Awesome. Yeah. 9, squeezing through a door without touching it.
Tiny squirts of adrenaline pump through your bloodstream when you pull off this classic move.
Suddenly more from normal guy walking down the street into Indiana Jones in that one scene where he slides under the wall at the last second.
Your hands stay clean, your strut stays mean, and you zip right through that closing door, hoping that it doesn't smack anyone in the face behind you.
Awesome. 10.
Remembering someone's name.
I have a problem. Within seconds of meeting somebody, I completely forget their name. Sure, I introduce myself, shake hands, and jump right into the conversation, but I can't fully concentrate because their name has immediately disappeared from my memory. Cursing myself, I silently scan my frontal lobe, but my pink lumpy mush is bright white and empty. So I nod and smile, but it's even worse when they say my name right away.
So, Neil, how's it going, Neil?
They ask innocently, but I'm too busy combing through my cobwebbed spare parts to properly answer them. My eye contact drifts, and I start to get fidgety. It's at these desperate times I try using one of these two name-teasing techniques.
The take two. A friend joins my side at a party and I introduce him to the mystery man by saying, "Oh, have you met Chad?" Hoping that Chad will greet him with a,
Nice to meet you. Sorry, what was your name?
if Chad nails it, I give him a high five. If he doesn't, I throw a couple punch in his face and tell him to get it right next time.
The spell check. If I think their name was long and complicated, then I'll ask them to spell it for me. If they say,
P-O-C-A-H-O-N-T-A-S.
then I'm all aces. But if they say,
P-A-M.
then I'm an idiot. High risk, high reward. Sure, these techniques look easy, but in reality, they're awkward and embarrassing with no guaranteed results.
Let's face it, it's much more satisfying to actually remember their name and drop it at the beginning of a sentence with confidence. Like you've been friends for years. Then they'll look back at you with beaming eyes that lets you two know you're getting to know each other.
So maybe you'll become friends. Maybe you'll do business. Maybe you'll start dating. All because you remembered their name. Nice move, you. Awesome. And finally, remembering how lucky we are to be here. So let's take it back. Way, way, way back.
Life is so great, and we only get a small moment to enjoy it. And that moment is right now.
And that moment is counting down.
And that moment is always fleeting.
And you'll never be as young as you are right now.
So let's all high five, keep thinking wild thoughts, dreaming big dreams, and laughing loud laughs. Awesome.